Good evening, hockey fans. We welcome you inside Stride Place as the PCI Trojans face off against the Garden Valley School Division. Alongside me tonight is Tom Zatina. I'm Matt Pierce. And Tom, it's icy cold outside, but what's not is the Trojans trio. Tell us about them.
Oh yeah, their top leading point scorers have been fired this season. Their top scorer by Alex Van Dyne, 15 goals, 20 assists for a total of 35 points. Coming in next is Lane Rands with 12 goals, 17 assists for 29 points, and not far behind him is Ashton Halati with 15 goals, 13 assists for 28 points.
And the only one on forward for the Trojans tonight is Lane Rands as Halati is out, and Alex Van Dyne's head coach Dave Van Dyne electing to put him on defense on the third pairing with Axton Hire, seeing as Maddox Schindel is currently out. And fans, before we begin the broadcast, I'd like to take a minute to let the viewers know that the PCI Trojans hockey broadcast is dedicated to the memory of Gordon Hoare. Gordon was a former PCI student and one of the founding members of PCI Channel 1. All of us here at PCI Channel 1 would like to send thoughts and prayers to his family. And we're currently getting set here between Garden Valley and the Trojans. Both teams coming off a big layover. The last Trojans game was December 20th, and it was a 33-save win for Dayton McCurdy, who's in net tonight.
Yeah, Matt, the last time these two teams played, Trojans absolutely dominated with 17 goals to nothing. So I guess we'll have to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, and the new Garden Valley School Division is actually a merger of the Garden Valley Zodiacs and the NPC Nighthawks. Those two teams forming one team for the remainder of the season. Both teams get set here in front of a sellout crowd here at Stride Place. And of course, I said before, Dayton McCurdy starting in net for the Trojans tonight. He's wearing the number 31 that is normally worn by Logan Houle. He comes into the game with a 1.50 goals against average and a .949 save percentage. And a net for Garden Valley looks to be number 30, Jaden Clausen. Coming in here with a record of 0-13. A goals against average of 7.35 and a save percentage of .853.
Yeah, we'll have to see. The refs just come on the ice. Looks like they're getting warmed up.
Yeah, the stripes are ready. Both teams are ready. Getting ready for a good night of hockey. We'd like to thank you for wherever you were tuning in.
Yep, looks like Garden Valley, they've got their starting lineup out there. Trojans still in their huddle.
Yeah, it looks like Garden Valley's throwing a top line of number 4, Braden Fries. Number 19, Justin Hildebrand, and it looks to be, not too sure who else that is. Looks to be number 21, Noah Bergen.
As for the Trojans, they're starting out with, looks like Carson Inman, Carson Dubois, Lane Rands, CJ Koss, and Carter Morehouse, and of course Dayton McCurdy in net.
after the national anthem here tonight. All getting set here between these two teams. Big layover for these two teams, and they are getting set to go right back at it. And Tom, due to all the winter rescheduling, this begins the first of 4 straight games for the Trojans here. They play 4 and 4, so it's tough sledding until the end of the regular season.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, tomorrow they play in Manitou against the Pembina Tigers at 7 p.m. And then they're back here Saturday. So, yeah, like you said, they got 4 straight, so I guess we'll have to see what they can bring out of that 4-game stretch.
Yeah, the puck is back in the Garden Valley zone. Trojans play deep. That's now in the corner. And in front with the Trojans, that was Lane Rands with the shot right off the chest there of Clausen. Bobbled around in the slot there. Garden Valley on a 3-on-2 situation. Passes bobbled and played back the other way. Chipped into the corner there. Back to retrieve it. Carter Morehouse, as both teams get the quick change 40 seconds in, and there's a long stretch pass out there to Carson Dubois. Goes right off his stick and back into the Garden Valley zone. Garden Valley looking on the counter attack there. And back the other way. There's a shot block there by Carter Morehouse. Just a minute into the game. Hit there by Brandon Ferg. And just played in the neutral zone as Garden Valley chips it into the corner. And that back to retrieve it. There's Kurt Parker. Fans on a pass around the boards. And tries to get it back there, but it's to the point for Garden Valley. Cade Marinick there with the shot block back into the neutral zone. Tried to gain something out of it, but he couldn't. Here comes Noah Taylor, all alone by himself in the corner. Just decides to throw it around and go off for a change. Garden Valley behind their own net here. That's Josh Cron looking for a breakout pass. Garden Valley retreats. And the Trojans relentless on that forecheck early in this game. Teams battle for it behind the net. Garden Valley swings it around. And back to retrieve it is Asher Morehouse. It's thrown on net there. Kyle Van Dynes shoots and scores. And a seeing eye shot from the point. And Clausen could not see it.
Yeah, Alex Van Dynes there says their leading goal scorer, even playing defense for this game because Maddox Schindel is out. That doesn't stop him. He's still able to find a ripper from the back point, and it sneaks home 5-hole.
It was almost strategic there from head coach Dave Van Dynes. Throw him on the point. He still got that shot, and it gets through, and it's 1-0 Trojans. 17:54 left in the first period here as it's controlled off the draw. Garden Valley trying to get it back into the zone, but it's retrieved by the Trojans. Carson Inman on the right side tries to get it up to Carson Dubois there. And with the 2-on-1 developing. And the Trojans score yet again. Number 22, Carson Inman.
Yeah, he receives that pass from Lane Rands, and he has no shortage of them. That'll be his 18th assist of the year. And for Carson Inman, that'll be his second goal of the year.
An offensive explosion. Not even 3 minutes into this one here, Tom, and it's already 2-0 Trojans. Garden Valley yet to record a shot on net. Garden Valley controls it off the face-off, trying to get something going here to halt that momentum by the Trojans. And it's played all the way back to Clausen. Clausen looks for a teammate to pass it to. There was a behind-the-back goal, or behind-the-back pass, I should say, as the goal is announced. His second of the year, Carson Inman. Kirk tries to play it up the point, and there's a half break here for Garden Valley. But Carter Morehouse back to retrieve it. Almost a stellar defensive play by him. And he gets it out of the zone. But that looks to be... No, icing was waved off by the linesman there. Almost sure it was going to be icing, but it wasn't. As Cade Marini tries to play it into the zone, and he does. Rowan Peters sort of upended there by a Garden Valley player as he was trying to get to the puck, but he's back at the point with Berg. There's a save for Clausen. Trojans controlling the corner. Big hit thrown there by Garden Valley. I do believe that was Curtis Unger with the hit as it's back the other way. And there's a pass that just missed Garden Valley there. Missed the stick of Julian Broom. Cade Marini, if they're back on the forecheck, causes a turnover. But it looks to be the Trojans were a little too antsy there. There's Noah Taylor with the offside.
Yeah, offside there on the Trojans. Yeah, PCI Channel 1 will be live streaming some basketball coming up sometime this February. Be sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more information.
That's some exciting basketball action coming soon as Garden Valley controls it in the neutral zone. That's Katimo Wall. Tries to look for a pass to the slop that's blocked. Garden Valley controls it in zone back to the point. Missed the sticker, Colton Rempel. A bit of a floater on net there. But Dayton McCurdy, stellar in net so far. Trojans throw it down the ice. And that's called for icing. 15:31 left in the first period. 2-0 Trojans. Shots on goal, 4. And it looks to be updated for Garden Valley. Or it hasn't been updated. It should be 4-1 shots on goal.
Yeah, last time these teams played, Alex went off with a 7-point night, 1 goal, 6 assists. He's already got a goal within the first 2 minutes of the game. Could be a sight of things to come for the rest of this game.
Yeah, it looks to be an offensive explosion. There's a bit of a deke in front of Dayton McCurdy there, but the Trojans were able to knock that back, and Clausen plays it to a teammate in the neutral zone. Plays it to Peter Cron, but that's intercepted by Kyle Van Dyne. He has a teammate all alone. Off the post. Bit of a backhand floater there, I do believe. I believe that was Carson Dubois who rang it off the post, but Van Dyne plays it with a one-handed pass back to him. Does that same backhand move Dubois does, but that's denied yet again by Clausen.
Yeah. Dayton McCurdy, he hasn't had them face much in this game, but 5 minutes into the game, Garden Valley yet to record a shot on goal, but I guess see what they can bring up after this face-off.
Yeah, it might be one of those nights from here, Tom, as Garden Valley plays it out of their zone, but Carter Morehouse looks to play back into the zone. Over to Lane Rands with a nice pass to Dubois. Dubois down the left side, that's blocked. Dubois takes it yet again, tries to put it around the corner, but that's blocked by a Garden Valley player. And the Trojans gain control again. And there's a nice one-touch pass over to Carson Dubois there from Lane Rands. Just not even a tic-tac-toe. That was a tic-tac there, Tom. 3-0 Trojans.
Yeah, that was a stellar pass right to the net. Carson knew that Lane was going to do that, so he just got his stick on the ice. All he had to do was have a strong bottom hand, and that was going to deflect off him in the net, and of course it did for the 3-0 lead.
So that's Dubois' 12th goal this year. Just a flurry of goals. 5.5 minutes into this first period, 3-0 Trojans. PCI throws it down the length of the ice, and that's called for icing.
Yeah, 3-0 within barely 5 minutes into the game. This looks like it could be another one of those games for the Trojans up against Garden Valley.
So Rands and Inman picking up the assists on that tally, which is good enough for Rand's 30th point of the season. As it's played around the Trojans' net. Trojans are one of 2 teams in the Zone 4 Hockey League that have 3 players in the top 10 for league scoring. The other one is the Mustangs. Taylor plays it down low, drives the net hard, throws it off the outside of the net.
Net's off.
Yeah, the net is off, but the referee is not really seeing it. Nothing called yet. Probably has to wait for Garden Valley possession. They put it back into place as there's 13:28 left in the first period. Bit of an optical illusion there. Garden Valley controls it in the neutral zone. And they score from the neutral zone. Number 19, Justin Hildebrand. Bit of a knuckle puck there. I wasn't expecting it, and certainly wasn't Dayton McCurdy.
That was his first shot against the game.
Yeah, that is that's a tough one to give up.
That's a rough one for him, but I guess, yeah, took that shot and just powered it through and able to get the goal and to put the Garden Valley on the board.
So that is his 5th goal of the season, plus his 1 assist from earlier this season. That gives him 6 points in 11 games, and that's good enough for tying Maddox Clausen on the Garden Valley scoring sheet for 6 points. Ethan Clausen getting the assist on that one there. 3-1 Trojans, 12:59 left in the first period. As is controlled by Asher Morehouse. Sort of threw it down low, and he throws a check in the process. As there's a bit of a board play along the boards there. They were able to dig it out. Almost a nice pass to Alex Van Dynes, but Garden Valley with the breakaway. Katima Wall and Dayton McCurdy almost makes up for that last goal and makes a nice breakaway save. Garden Valley trying to capitalize on that momentum. Katima Wall on the forecheck, unable to get a stick on it. It's back to the point. Blocked by a Garden Valley player. And Kyle Van Dynes has it stripped off of him, and it's sent behind the net. Trojans control behind the net. Here's Kyle Van Dynes yet again. Has a goal earlier in this game. Almost a minute into the contest. Trojans almost seemed like they were unable to get it out. But they do. Both teams change. And down the ice comes Carson Dubois. Has a goal in this game. Trying to get another one, but he's unable to. And he throws a check as well. Pretty physical here, halfway into the first. As Inman plays it into the zone, and that's met by a Garden Valley player and sent back into the Trojan zone. Carter Morehouse here tries to throw it back to Inman, unable to. Almost a 2-on-1 developing, almost a 3-on-1 developing. Here's Inman down the right side. Tries to throw it to a teammate, and Carter Morehouse ricocheted off a Garden Valley stick. Both teams weren't able to spot it out of the air, but yet again they do. And there's a penalty being called here on Noah Taylor. Looks to be interference, and it is.
Yeah, Noah's going to go to the box for that one.
Yeah, threw a check right in front of the Garden Valley bench on a player who didn't have the puck, and Tom, that's interference, and you can hear he is not pleasant to deal with as he slams the penalty box door open. Closed, I should say.
Yeah, he's not happy with that, but hey, guy don't have the puck, you can't attack him.
Yep. Garden Valley controls it, tries to negotiate a cycle here in the zone. Over to Unger. Unger looks for a pass to the slot there, unable to. And the Trojans clear it down the zone. Clausen back to play it. And Rowan Peters tried to strip it off of him, but he lost his stick. Garden Valley down the left side. Oh, almost another sneaker into the net there, but Dayton McCurdy got a glove on it. Here comes Kurt Parker. 2 Garden Valley players on him. Tries to send it out, but that's met at the point. Garden Valley looking for a shot, and they score. Another seeing eye shot here, Tom. That's becoming to become a theme.
What a shot! What a short side shot, and that's number 21, Noah Bergen. Their leading scorer.
Their leading scorer. That's his 10th point of the season on the power play. Not even too sure if there was a screen in front of McCurdy or if that was just a perfectly placed shot.
Didn't matter. Seemed like a lethal finish.
And due to that, Noah Taylor's released from the penalty box back to 5-on-5 play here with 10:09 left in the first period, 3-2. Shots on goal, 8-3, as Inman sent it down low. Over to Clausen. Clausen doesn't know if he wants to cover it or not. Passes over to a teammate. A bit of a one-on-one situation through the crease. Here comes Carson Dubois. Almost seemed like it was interference there, but the Stripes are letting this one go as Van Dynes controls it over to Axton Hyra. Hyra looking for a pass. He does. He finds Dubois off the stick of Rands. And Garden Valley's back the other way. Bit of a 2-on-2 situation off the blocker, McCurdy. Garden Valley trying to just test McCurdy as the period goes on here. And Dubois chips it off the boards there. Icing's waved off. Garden Valley controls it back in their own zone, with the Trojans just hungry. And there's a nice hit there thrown by the Trojans. I do believe that was Noah Taylor, almost with a vengeance. Throws another body check. He's hungry tonight, folks. And the Trojans control it back. Almost a half break there. As Garden Valley comes back the other way. Bit of a move inside. That was Julian Brune. And he went down in the process. Brune had the puck again, stripped off of it. And here's Carter Morehouse, wearing the A for the Trojans tonight. Just tries to get it out, but he can't. And Julian Brune, bit of a long shift for him here. And Taylor chips it in, debating if he wants to stay on longer, but no, he goes for a change. 8:10 left in the first period, 3-2 Trojans. As this one's played back to Brandon Ferg. Ferg, the captain for the Trojans this year. Calling for a pass, but Asher Morehouse unable to get to it. But Asher finds Ferg. Ferg looking for a shot. Off the high glass there behind the net. Trojans looking for another goal to sort of halt this momentum from Garden Valley. Back to play it is Kurt Parker. Parker tried to get it over to Asher Morehouse, couldn't, but that goes all the way down for icing.
That was the longest stretch of play we've had so far this game, which is saying a lot because we've had 5 goals in the first couple minutes here.
Yeah, 5 goals and 11 combined shots here. 7:31 left in the first period between the Trojans and the Garden Valley School Division hockey team, which was a merger of the Zodiacs and the Nighthawks before the two became just one singular team for the rest of the season. Garden Valley wires a shot right by Dayton McCurdy there. And almost just firing anything on net. As the Trojans, yet again, send it down for icing.
Trojans have had a lot of icings this game. They can just tell that Garden Valley, after that first goal, they're just firing almost everything on net instead of making that extra pass, just to hope that something will pop through like they did on that first goal and get it down. And the Trojans don't want to risk it, so they're just dumping it down and they're conceding a lot of icings here.
Yeah, lots of stoppages. You're right, Tom. Asher Morehouse loses the face-off back to the Garden Valley point. There's a shot there. Wired by Dayton McCurdy. Ferg tried to chip it off the glass there, but it hit a teammate, and it's all the way back into the PCI zone. And Logan Buds chips it down as the Trojans get a change. Hudson Friesen behind the net for Garden Valley. Looks for an outlet pass, finds one, but that's disrupted there by Carson Inman. Lots of disruptions here as both teams try to break out. And that's thrown down, knocked down by Lane Rands. Plays it back to his defense. As Carson Inman, bit of a 2-on-1 developing here. He's got Lane Rands with him. Looks for a shot, looks for a pass, and it's saved there by Ethan Clausen. Jaden Clausen, I should say.
Yeah, Carson, I guess he just didn't think he was going to be able to get that pass through to Lane Rands, but takes the shot, and Clausen's able to cover it up and stop play.
Yeah, no, a lot closer than the 17-0 Trojan Zodiacs game earlier in the season, Tom. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, at least after this first couple minutes here in the first.
Garden Valley controls it behind the zone. And it's thrown all the way down. And again, another icing.
Another icing. At this point, you may as well see what team can get the most icings at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, lots of tired legs out here for Garden Valley.
Yeah.
As Van Dynes and Hyra out there, the defensive pair for the Trojans. Van Dynes with a goal this game, a minute into the contest. Bit of a seeing eye shot there that Jaden Clausen couldn't see. He's got the puck here yet again. Tries to walk the line. Tries to walk the line there, but it came just a hair outside.
Yeah. Alex, you'd think he'd be on the right side so he can get that one-timer because he's a lefty, so I guess he's more of a playmaking type of forward defenseman tonight.
Taylor wins the faceoff over to Peters there, but it comes right outside into the neutral zone. Taylor has the puck down the left side, looks for a shot that's blocked. Peters looking to retrieve it behind the net. And that's ate up there. And Peters just relentless on the puck here, and here comes Taylor. Bit of a redirection there for Cade Mariniak. Almost got the fourth goal. Hyra keeps it at the line. That was a good keep. As this Peters, Mariniak, and Taylor line almost just hemming Garden Valley in the zone. That's towards the corner there. It's back to the point. Van Dynes with another shot, and that's gloved by Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, and you know the whole team's worried whenever Alex has that puck at the blue line, takes a shot there, and Clausen's able to stop it there, but guess we'll have to see what else of that comes for the rest of this game. But
Van Dynes earlier on notching his 36th point of the contest with his 16th goal. A 36th point of the season. But even on that third pairing on the defense, you know, he can still contribute, and that's something that you can really like getting from a player here.
Yeah, he can play anywhere. That's what you like.
Trojans control behind the net. As there's 3 Garden Valley players there on Logan Buds. His third line here for the Trojans trying to get something going. Here's Asher Morehouse, throws it on net. Didn't even see where he was throwing that, but he still got it on net there to Clausen. Bit of a shot that just goes right by Clausen. Buds behind the net, plays it to Asher Morehouse. Over to Rands. Or Dubois, sorry. Carter Morehouse back to retrieve it. Looks for an option, couldn't find anything. Bit of a collision there at the blue line. That was between Dubois and Peter Cron. There's a stretch pass here to Dubois. He looks to be okay. He looks for a shot, and he finds it, and he scores. 4-2 Trojans.
What a shot there. Garden Valley went for a change, and Carson called for it, and he's able to get it on the break and put it in the back of the net, top shelf.
Yeah, no, that was a stellar goal, and it was also a stellar pass there, too. That stretch pass caught Garden Valley. Got them sleeping, per se. And I do believe that was Brandon Ferg with that stretch pass there. He got the primary assist on that. We'll have to wait for the official goal announcement, but it's 4-2 Trojans, 3:55 left in the first period. And right back out there is that Taylor line. Taylor's been a monster for the Trojans tonight, despite taking that penalty, but he's let his presence be known with several big hits. Peters tried to play it there, but that's back to the blue line. With Brandon Ferg, he's looking to take it, chips it into the corner, decides to play up. Forgot to take the puck with him, and here comes Garden Valley back the other way, but that's intercepted. Intercepted there by Peters.
Yeah, looks like Carter Morehouse, got the primary on that last play to Carson Dubois.
Yeah, no, great pass there by Carter Morehouse as it led to that goal for the 4th Trojans goal. Kurt Parker behind the net tries to play to Cade Mariniak. Goes right by his stick. Both teams settling into this game here. You can tell 4-2 Trojans. Shots on goal 11-4. Garden Valley scored on half of their shots. As Ferg plays it over to the other side. Looking for an option, chips it, but Garden Valley back the other way. Just a nice move there by Justin Hildebrand, who's got one of the 2 Garden Valley goals, but there looks to be a penalty. Might be a hook here, Tom.
I think so, yeah. He was in all alone, but able to get back and take a penalty as well.
It looks to be...
Looks like it's going to be number 8, Kurt Parker.
Yeah, Kurt Parker there. I do believe that was a hook.
No arguments there, just
Yeah, Kurt Parker.
went straight to the box.
Yeah. Had a man go right by him, so hooked him. Now it's 2 minutes.
Yep.
That's played all the way down to Clausen. Looking for a breakout to kickstart this power play. Finds a teammate, but that goes right by his stick. And Asher Morehouse plays it back in to kill this penalty. He's got the puck once again and just does that penalty kill specialist role of just shooting it down the ice to kill some more time. 2:09 left in this first period here, 4-2 Trojans. Yeah, it was 2 minutes for hooking over the PA system here. Lane Rand's harassing the puck here. They're trying to get it off him, but they can't. Puck goes right by Josh Cron's stick. And it's back here. Van Dynes and Hyra making up the defensive duo on this penalty kill, but both teams get a change. Fresh legs. Hyra, he was caught out there, so he wasn't able to get a change, but he goes off now. As Clausen settles it down for his teammates here. Let's play all the way down here. Looks to be Carter Morehouse. Plays it down low. He had Dubois with him, but Dubois retreats. There's Carter Morehouse. He's got a shot. It's saved there by Clausen, but looks to be Rands behind the net. It's played back to the point. Both teams just settling it down here as we approach the last minute of the first period. Christian Wilson has the puck. Finds a teammate, goes right off his stick. Back the other way is Logan Buds. Doesn't elect to carry it in, so he just fires it around. But met there's Noah Taylor. Almost took a weird bounce back onto the crease of Jaden Clausen. Puck battle along the boards here. It's met there by Rowan Peters and Carter Morehouse. But it squeaks out of the zone. Back to play it. Noah Taylor looks for an option. He's got Carter Morehouse. 3-on-2 developing. Carter Morehouse shoots it, whistles it wide. As both teams looking to just get that breather heading into the first intermission. It's played back out to the neutral zone with Carter Morehouse, and he just dumps it back in. And there's the final buzzer as the first period expires.
13-4 are your shots after the first period, and we'll see you back here for the second.
And I'd like to remind everybody at home that tonight's broadcast has been dedicated to the memory of Gordon Hoare. Gord was a former PCI student and one of the founding members of PCI Channel 1. A former student and friend of Gord and crew member Travis Eilers has prepared a short clip in memoriam. And after that, second period action.
Hey everyone, my name is Travis Eilers, former PCI student and one of the founding members of PCI Channel 1. Last week, we received the sad news that Gordon Hoare, a former PCI student and one of the founding members of PCI Channel 1, had passed away suddenly at the age of 20 on January 11th, 2022. Gordon was a huge help to our channel. He was also one of the main cameramans to many of our live streams, and was also given the privilege to host one of our pre-game shows that took place at IG Field in Winnipeg. And that is just the tip of the iceberg of some of the things that happened that helped make this channel what it is today. But Gordon was also one of the most caring, helping people you would meet. He was very willing to help people out in many projects, inside and outside of PCI. I was given the privilege to also work with Gordon after we graduated PCI in 2020, as we both went on to the Interactive Media Arts program at ACC. Being a small class, we were able to work even closer together. while getting industry experience into working for the media. Thank you for everything, bud. Your hard work, dedication, and caring for others was very strong and felt by many people. You will be missed by a lot of people. This live stream tonight is being dedicated to you, in memory. not getting goals now, Leslie.
Back inside Stride Place. I'd like to take a moment to the viewers. It is Alex Van Dynes, not Kyle. That is my apologies. 20 minutes on the scoreboard here. 4-2 Trojans. Shots on goal after one. 13-4. Tom, what can we expect to see in the second period?
Well, based off the first, it's a lot closer game, like you said earlier, than the last time these teams faced. But yeah, like you said, Trojans striked early, couple minutes into the game, and that just kind of led on for things to come. So can only expect that for second and the third period. Goals, goals, goals.
Both teams all set for the puck drop here. Carson Dubois and Julian Brune here at center ice. And we're all set. Dubois wins it back to the point. Almost a clear off the glass there as Rands attacks. Throws a check in the process. Plays behind the net, looks for a pass, finds one. Bit of a weak shot thrown on net there, but Rands controls it back. Loses the puck. CJ Koss there plays it down low. Carson Inman not able to retrieve the puck. Dubois back to play it. Rings it around the boards there. No ice, but Colton Rempel plays it behind the net. Looks for an outlet, unable to find one as there's a check thrown. But Garden Valley does gain control back of it yet again. And Dayton McCurdy plays it to a teammate. Trojan trying to catch Garden Valley sleeping here on the counterattack. Unable to get anything going. Taylor plays it to a teammate, misses his stick, but here's Rowan Peters along the wall. Taylor tries to shovel it out of the zone, can't. And here's Carter Morehouse. Misses a pass there, but Rowan Peters using his speed on the process on the wing with a backhand. And a nice save there by Jaden Clausen. There's a shot there by Kurt Parker. Missed the net. Rowan Peters back to play it. Cade Marinek along the wall there. And to the point. There's a nice save there by Clausen, but there's a rebound out in front. Peters not able to get a stick on it. Parker, that's blocked by Garden Valley. Parker's got it yet again. Plays it back in. Josh Cron there with the pass that gets intercepted by Taylor. Taylor tries to bring it into the corner. It squeezes out back to Garden Valley. Check's thrown. There's a odd man out situation there as Noah Bergen. He's got one of the two Garden Valley goals tonight as he tries to carry it up the ice. Asher Morehouse can't get to the puck. Almost had it in the crease there, but he didn't. Kurt Parker, a bit of a long shift for him as he's out there. 17:27 left in the second period. Here's the captain, Brandon Ferg. Carries it around the net, gains speed. With nothing to lose, takes a shot, and that's swallowed up there by Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, Ferg, he's been out there for a while along with Kurt Parker. Looks like he got off finally after that long shift, and surprised he had that much speed and energy to boost all the way down and take a shot on goal on Clausen.
Back to Alex Van Dynes, over to Axton Hira. Hira takes a shot, is deflected in front, unable to get it onto Clausen. Hira's got it yet again, shovels it down low to Dubois. Dubois got it out in front. And Inman had it all alone in the low slot, Tom, unable to do anything with it.
No, it looks like he got the puck. He wasn't expecting to get it from Asher Morehouse from there, Lane Rands, and he didn't know what to do with it. But so Clausen's able to cover it up.
Almost deking in a telephone booth where he had the puck all alone, but just couldn't do anything with it. As the puck is deflected into the netting behind Jaden Clausen. Bit of a faster-paced second period here, Tom. Won't you say?
Yeah, faster pace. Looks like they're going to move this circle out of the zone here.
Bit of a bobble there. Not too sure who has it. Dubois chips it back towards the Trojans bench as Lane Rands chases. And Alex Van Dynes takes it behind the net. He's got one of the 4 Trojans goals tonight. There's an outlet. Lane Rands trying to out-hustle there. Gets a nice stick lift. Plays it out in front. But Garden Valley takes it. Missed the stick there of Peter Cron. Back to Alex Van Dynes. Chips it through the neutral zone. Here comes Noah Taylor. Got a shot through, and he gets the puck yet again. Does a nice spin-around move. Nice to chip it over Jaden Clausen. That hit the glass and went back out into play. Comes out of the zone. Alex Van Dyne's controlling it. Skates through a whole horde of Garden Valley players. Tries to deke through once more. And just plays it down low. Back to retrieve it is CJ Koss with Axton Hyra. For a stretch pass there over to Noah Taylor. He's got one man to beat, unable to beat him. Still got the puck. There's a flurry in front of Clausen, but Garden Valley back to retrieve it. Almost a 2-on-2 situation here. Looking for a shot. Missed Dayton McCurdy. Played back in for Garden Valley. This body check there thrown. I do believe, not too sure who that was. Oh, CJ Koss with the check, but now there's a whistle. I believe that was
Looks like McCurdy's pad might have some issues.
Stoppage, equipment stoppage.
Looks like he's able to fix it. Ref's tying his skate, taking some time for himself as well. Looks like there's going to be a face-off just outside of the Trojan zone because of this stoppage.
Yeah, not too sure what the official stoppage was, but...
Looks like his problems with his laces or his skate or something. But either way, we're face-off.
Face-off's controlled there by Garden Valley into their own zone. Pass is deflected. But back to retrieve it is Katima Wall. Tries to beat Carter Morehouse on that right side, unable to. There's a high deflection there. Not too sure if that was going to count, Tom. But
yeah.
Don't have to worry about that here as Theo Lavallee just plays it down low. Clausen plays it off the boards. Garden Valley looking for that stretch pass off the stick of Kurt Parker. Ethan Clausen hunting on the forecheck. Lane Rands chips it down onto the stick of Carson Dubois. Dubois all alone, and he tucks it 5-hole to make it 5-2.
Yeah, he goes for a little fake forehand, fake the shot, classic, goes backhand. Instead of holding it on his backhand and trying to lift it over the pad or try to go glove side, he decides to slide it right through 5-hole and able to get the goal to put another one on the board for himself, his second of the game.
Yeah, it's second of the game. Good for 13 goals on the season, and that gives him his 20th point, Tom.
Yep.
13:58 left in the second period here. Shots on goal 18-6, and the score is now 5-2 Trojans. Parker throws it off the glass, and that's called for icing.
believe Kurt Parker got the assist on that goal, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's the one who did the pass down to Carson.
Yeah, going to have to wait for the official goal announcement. One thing's for certain, and Carson DeBois with his second goal of the game. And it's controlled yet again by Dayton McCurdy.
Able to get the whistle there, yeah. Yeah, still waiting to hear what the official... Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, Rands and Parker getting the assists on that one there.
Rands getting the primary.
That's good for Lane Rands. I do believe that is his 30th point of the season.
His third assist of the game.
Third assist of the game as well. And the Trojans control it in the neutral zone as Kurt Parker taking the puck up ice, but he was unable to. Ferg looking for the stretch pass off the boards that meets the Trojans bench, and that's all the way down for icing.
Yeah, this defensive pairing of Ferg and Parker seems like they've been out there quite a while.
Yeah, almost the workhorse duo that Coach Dave Van Dynes uses, per se, as he's only got the 3 defensive pairings. You got Koss Morehouse, Kurt Parker, Ferg, and Axton Hire and Alex Van Dynes. Here comes Noah Taylor up through the neutral zone, tries to deke around, but it's taken by Rowan Peters. Peters on the right side, looking for a shot. Can't find one. Carries it around. Taylor out in front. Backhands it over the net. Back to get his Van Dynes. Van Dynes just throws it down low. And Cade Marinick playing it along the boards. Couldn't get it. Logan Bud's also unable to get it. And Noah Taylor throwing yet another monstrous check. Showing his... I said this in the first period, Tom, but he's showing this physical force, and I'm not too sure if there's anybody on Garden Valley that can, match it.
Yeah, no, after... He took one penalty in the first, but after that, he's been a little more careful, but still been out to get people. That was... On that last hit, he took down Curtis Unger.
Yeah, the impeding force that is Noah Taylor. Logan Bud's almost intercepted that pass, but he just pokes it behind the net of Jaden Clausen. Back to retrieve it is Axton Hira. Hira with a shot. Oh, a bit of a...
Net's off again.
No, didn't look like it was off, but it was a bit of a pile-up in front there. Almost seemed like it could have been called for a cross-check as Buds controls it. Poked off his stick. Here's Asher Morehouse. Morehouse, he's got options. Plays it back to Van Dynes. Van Dynes impressively keeps it in. Here's Buds. Back to Hira. Hira with a nice move. Winds up, fires, missed the net. Over to Van Dynes. Was blocked by Clausen. Here's Buds yet again. He's got Morehouse. Here's Trojans with almost the momentum, trying to get that 6 goals. Van Dynes plays it around, and here's Asher Morehouse. Shoves it over to Hira, but that puck just escapes his reach. And here's Katima Wall. Nice defensive play there by Van Dynes, but there's a whistle. Seems to be a penalty that's called. I'm thinking it might be on Axton Hira. 2 for slashing.
Yeah.
Because there was that one-on-one race between Hira and Katima Wall, and it looked like Hira was beat, so slash Katima Wall, and of course you can't do that. So Hira goes off for 2, 11:16 left in the second period. 5-2 Trojans, shots on goal 20-7.
We'll get to see if the Garden Valley can convert on a power play again like they have in the first period.
Yeah, this is their second power play of the game. The first one was a Kurt Parker interference call in the first with that check in front of the Garden Valley bench. Back to settle things down as Garden Valley. Yeah, 2 minutes for slashing is the official call from the PA announcer. That puck extends out the reach of Josh Cron. Tried to play it down with his glove, couldn't. He's got it behind the net. Looking to get something going. And I do believe that was Asher Morehouse. No, it was Carson Dubois that the puck went off of. Just disrupting this Garden Valley power play. And the Trojans fire down once again. Clausen seems to be a bit of a mobile puck-handling goalie, Tom. You don't see those very often anymore.
Yeah, no, especially at this age.
Yeah. The only one in the NHL I can think of is maybe Mike Smith, because it's the trapezoid that sort of ruins everything for it when it comes to puck handling, as Garden Valley down the zone. Rowan Peters disrupts that pass. As Carter Morehouse just fires it down the length of the ice once again. 33 seconds remaining in the penalty to Ira. He got 2 for slashing. 9:45 left in the second period. Rowan Peters out there hunting down that puck. Unable to get it down into the Garden Valley zone. And it's back the other way. Carter Morehouse, he has it along the boards. CJ Koss unable to track the puck, so he just remains in front of Dayton McCurdy. Nice disruption there by Noah Taylor, showing his force. He's got Hira with him. And Clausen, yet again, disrupts anything going here. It's almost impressive to see. Braden Fraze has it. Over to Maddox Clausen. Now it's Peter Cron. Cron's got an option. That's blocked. And here's Wilson. Wires it by Dayton McCurdy. And Theo Lavalley plays it off the boards to himself. Takes a shot, and that's saved by Clausen. But there's a rebound out in front. That was Logan Buds there with the second chance opportunity, but that was covered by Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, Trojans are happy to get out of that penalty alive, because if Garden Valley is able to put one on during that power play, maybe they get a boost of momentum. It's then it would be 5-3, and maybe they would be able to get back in this.
Yeah, Rands has the puck in the low slot. He's all alone. Missed the net. That's covered yet again by Clausen.
Yeah, Rand's all alone there. He dipsy-doodled around one and left all alone, but missed the net on a golden chance there.
Got to hand it here to Jaden Clausen. His record indicates 0-13, but he plays a lot better than that, and he's a good young goaltender.
Yeah, he likes to play the puck, like you said. Like Mike Smith, I know, like you saying.
Even Marty Turco, per se.
Yeah. Even Patty Waugh, I remember a play where he took the puck to center ice and got a penalty for it.
Yeah, of course, can't take the puck past the red line as Dubois scores. And that is a hat trick.
It's his third of the game, off the post and in. I think it went double post, hit the post, hit the left post, hit the back bar, and hit the other post and came out.
Yeah, no, Tom, I'd throw my hat, but it can't reach that far as the Trojans make it 6-2.
Yeah.
Has just there's another seeing eye shot here from Carson Dubois, showing his offensive prowess here tonight.
Yeah, it feels like anytime he gets the puck, he takes a shot, it goes in somehow. Oh, Clausen able to play it. But
yeah, a bit of a misplay there. Rance has it down low. He's got 2 Garden Valley players on him, but yeah, he's still able to get it to a teammate. And Rance almost had it out in front. Dubois, back door almost, was able to tuck it there, Tom, but couldn't.
Almost right again.
Trojans keeping the pressure down low, but that's disrupted there. Yeah, Lane Rand's getting the secondary assist on that one.
His 4th assist of the game.
4th assist of the game. Yeah, even without Alex Van Duns here in the forward lines, they're still able to get a lot of offense, and that's what you like to see out of this team if you're Coach Dave Van Duns. Back to control is Rempel, but that's all the way down to Brandon Ferg. Peters and Dubois on it. Dubois looking for his 4th goal. But Clausen pokes it away. Dubois with a nice pass. Nice passing play there for the Trojans. Couldn't muster up a shot. The puck goes over the stick of Cade Marinick. There's a foot race, but that's won by Van Dynes. Van Dynes with a nice outlet over to Rowan Peters. Poked away. Noah Taylor back on it. That's controlled by Van Dynes, but it's right back to Maddox Clausen. Streaking down that right side. He's got a man out in front. Disrupted. Van Dynes just plays it back to the point. Almost redirected right in there, but there's a bit of a ricochet out in front there, Tom.
Yeah, didn't know what to expect off any ricochets
ever.
Yeah,
it's an active puck tonight. I'll let you know that much. And that's fired all the way down for an icing. 5:56 left in the second period. 6-2 Trojans. We'd like to thank you from wherever you're tuning in here at Stride Place. It's chilly outside, but it's red hot when it comes to offense inside for the Trojans.
Yeah, 22 shots for them and 6 goals.
Hyra pins a man against the boards down low. Garden Valley trying to get anything going here with almost 5 minutes left to go in the second. Misplayed at the point. Rowan Peters trying to drive it low. He still got it. Couldn't get a shot going. Tried to play to Marinick. Oh, and Alex Van Dynes almost misses a check there. But Garden Valley all alone. There's a nice blocker save by Dayton McCurdy. And the Trojans have it back the other way. And CJ Koss rings it around. Clausen's back out to play it. Almost right to the stick there of Theo Lavallee, which would have been pretty costly. Here comes Garden Valley. Almost a nice move there by Katima Wall. Pretty good showing for him tonight, despite not doing anything on the score sheet. Always good to have those role players, though, Tom. The CJ Koss controls it behind the net.
Yeah, he gets pinned there by Katima.
Bit of board play. Both teams battling it out here. Behind the net, there's Carter Morehouse. Garden Valley has the Trojans pinned in their own zone. Not too sure what to do. Haven't seen this since the first period. And all Theo Lavallee does is send it down the ice for icing.
Send it down the ice, and Clausen will look to handle that puck again. Hand it to the referee. It's going to be a defensive zone face-off for the Trojans.
And, of course, with that icing, the Trojans can't change, so lots of tired legs out there.
Garden Valley's got their top goal scorer out there. And
yeah, Noah Bergen. But it's controlled by Koss. Over to Carter Morehouse. With a backhand shovel, and there's another dire effort to get it out of the zone. And it was over to Dayton McCurdy. He was holding it. Bit of a delayed whistle.
Lodged in his pad somewhere. Ref didn't see it, so.
No, he's just in his glove, but he was just calling. He was in his glove. He was just calling for a whistle just to get a change.
Oh, I thought I saw it stuck in his pad, but I guess I was mistaken.
Bit of a smart move there by Dayton McCurdy. This is only his second start, but he comes in tonight with a 1.50 goals against average and a .949 save percentage. His one win of the season coming against Morris on December 20th. He got 33 saves in that contest. Trojans back the other way. Bit of a shovel there. I believe that was Brandon Ferg. It's a 2-on-1 developing here. Almost a breakaway here for Garden Valley. And Noah Bergen with a snipe, Tom. He makes it 6-3.
Yeah, or actually, it looks like number 19, Justin Hildebrand.
Oh, that was Hildebrand, sorry.
But still, what a shot. Goes far side, off the post and in. And As a hockey fan, you always love hearing it go off the bar and go in. You never want to hear it go off the bar and not go in.
Yeah, no, caught the Trojans flat-footed there. Because it was a bunch of tired legs out there after that long shift. 6-3 Trojans, 3:24 left in the second period. Shots on goal, 24-11. Noah Taylor back out with it. He's got it in the slot. Fans on the shot. Let's play back to the point there. Hyra walking the line. Just throws it on net, but that's blocked. Wilson plays it along the wall. It's Josh Cron. Back to Wilson. Wilson finds Peter Cron. Van Dynes plays it. Bit of a miscue there. And the puck was left all alone in the slot for Peter Cron, but couldn't find it in his feet. Oh, a bit of a bobbler there on Dayton McCurdy. Reminiscent of that first Garden Valley goal in the first. And yet again, another bobbler on McCurdy. Played back to the point. It was Rempel that tried to get that shot on. And now it just seems like they're testing Dayton McCurdy from every angle they can think of.
Yeah, they just fired it from center ice, hoping for a bounce.
Oh. Here's Taylor over to Van Dynes. Van Dynes drives the net, brings it around. Looks for someone to pass to. Almost found Asher Morehouse out in the slot, but it hopped over his stick. And Theo Lavalley just has a shot that goes right along the half wall. Lavalley has it yet again, goes off Asher Morehouse. Bit of a bobbler in the slot. Logan Buds. That goes off the stick of Ethan Clausen. And back come the other way. Here's Katima Wall. Not too sure if he fanned on that or if that was a nice save, but it seems like there's an injury. Oh, no, there's a penalty, interference. As Dayton McCurdy gets back up slowly, but
Looks like he seems to be all right
Yeah.
after that collision.
Always good. And Alex Van Dynes, 2 minutes for interference.
He'll be going to the box.
Seems to be the second Trojans penalty where they're caught flat-footed and they just forced to take a penalty. 1:27 left in the second period. 6-3 Trojans. Van Dynes off to the sin bin. 2 minutes for interference. Goes right back into the neutral zone. Trojans wire it down the ice.
There it is, Clausen playing with the puck.
Fires it out. There's Braden Fraze with the puck there. Hops over Dubois' stick. And Carter Morehouse fires it down the ice. Not letting Clausen play it. That seems to be adapting on the play here, Tom.
Yeah, they're catching on. He likes to play the puck, so they don't give him the option.
Nobergen with the puck. Garden Valley's leading point scorer. He's got a goal tonight. And the Trojans just disrupting any and all offensive plans. Here's Hudson Friesen with the puck. Over to Cron. Back to Unger. Hops off the stick of Friesen. Back to Friesen. Over to Unger. Over to Bergen. Bergen's got the puck yet again. Nice shot block there by CJ Koss out in front. As the second period expires.
Trojans are going to be shorthanded when you come here in the third period. The penalty to Van Dynes. They'll be shorthanded for another 33 seconds when we come back.
is Nat and Thomas.
Oh,
What?
someone was there. I didn't know if they wanted in.
Yeah, you just hit main screen then, or
Back again for third period action here at Stry Place between Garden Valley and the PCI Trojans. Trojans up 6-3. There's 27 seconds left on the penalty to Alex Van Dynes for interference near the end of the second, as both teams try to gain some offensive ability here on a fresh sheet of ice. And Lane Rands throws it down as the penalty expires. Back the other way is Carson Dubois with a hat trick in this game here. Alex Van Dynes comes out of the box, throws it towards Rands, goes off his skate, and Garden Valley gains possession. Braden Fraze there tried to pass it, and Rands has the puck, tries to find a streaking Noah Taylor, couldn't find him. And Justin Hildebrand was knocked off the puck as Noah Taylor gets it. Taylor looking for a shot off the right leg of Jaden Clausen there. And the Trojan a little too antsy there, and they're called for offside.
Yeah, it's going to be offside there. Kurt Parker, sorry. He dumped it down a little too anxious. Noah Taylor was still in the zone, but was able to get back, and they win the faceoff.
Rowan Peters has it, loses it, and it's back out to Noah Taylor. Tries to chip it in, can't. Here comes Brandon Ferg, captain for the Trojans. Looks for options. Finds Peters, goes by Peters, and that goes down the length. Noah Taylor trying to give chase there as Ferg gains possession of it once again. Skates behind Dayton McCurdy's crease. Looking to spring an outlet pass. It goes off the stick of Taylor. Julian Bruin all alone, trying to look to gain a spark for the offensive skills for Garden Valley, but it is stuffed. Kurt Parker behind the net, looking for an outlet, just decides to play it to Brandon Ferg. Ferg just throws it off the glass, and that'll go down for icing.
Trojans looking to dump it down and change, but after that icing, they're not able to. And Jaden Clausen looks to play the puck once again and give it to the referee.
Got some exciting action on PCI Channel 1 in February, Tom. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, they're going to be I heard they're going to be streaming they're going to be doing a basketball game. And if you be sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more information, of course, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any content coming from PCI Channel 1.
Yeah, lots of exciting content. You are right, Tom. Noah Taylor with the puck tries to backhand it on net. Can't. And the puck is sent down back the other way. Both teams fighting along the boards. Back to get his Theo Lavalley. And that's right into the glove of Jaden Clausen. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving right in front of here, Tom.
Tries to jam it home there, Theo Lavalley there. But Clausen able to shut him down and keep that pad tight to the post so nothing can squeak by.
Yeah, with Tom Zatina, I'm Matt Pierce as we bring you the PCI Trojans hockey game here. 16:57 left. I'd like to thank you from wherever you're tuning in, and stay locked in to some exciting content. Even if you're not a PCI student, it's still pretty exciting times. Asher Morehouse has it, takes a shot, and that's right into the glove yet again of Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, Carson Dubois with 3 goals in this game. You got to think even though he has 3, you got to think he's not content. He's going to be wanting to go for another one.
That's for sure. 3 isn't enough to Dubois. Morehouse wins the faceoff. It's back to Hyra. Hyra tried to just get it on net, but that's blocked. Play is controlled right at the blue line as Garden Valley tries to string some passes together here to gain a breakout. Back to retrieve it is Alex Van Dynes. Plays over to Asher Morehouse, unable to control it in the neutral zone. Down the left side is Landon Harms. Floats it towards. Here's Logan Buds. Stick check there by Curtis Unger. Here comes Alex Van Dynes. Gives it to Rands. Rands, not too sure what he wants to do. Thought he had a teammate, but he didn't. Dubois takes a shot on net, and that's saved by Clausen. And Harms getting it out of harm's way. 15:36 left in the third period here. Carter Morehouse tripped, and there will be a penalty here. I believe that is Hudson Freeze, and he'll be going off for tripping unless the Trojans score. But they don't, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, Garden Valley's going to be going to the box there. Dayton McCurry headed to the bench on that delay. They got the Trojans able to get that extra man out, but luckily enough for Garden Valley, they're able to get possession of the puck and get a whistle.
And it looks to be Curtis Unger, not Hudson Friesen, going off there. I believe that was for tripping. 15:25 left in the third period. Shots on goal 26-12 in favor of the Trojans, and the score is 6-3. Rand's out there to take the draw. Wins it to Van Dynes. Van Dynes curls it around. He's all alone in the slot. Nice blocker save there by Klaus, and it's back to Rands. Rands over to Van Dynes. Over to Ferg. Ferg waits. Waits some more. Passes it. Nice cycle there going for the Trojans. Ferg has it yet again. Looking for Dubois there on that one time. Taylor controls it down low. Over to Dubois. Weighing his options. Looks back door for Taylor. No, that was over to Rands, my apologies. Back to Dubois. Dubois tried to float that into Van Dynes. That's back the other way. Back to retrieve it is Ferg. Halts. And he lets Dubois carry it up. Dubois takes it around. Tries to get it over to Rands, but unable to. Van Dynes controls it at the blue line. And right in front there, it was almost just a tap-in opportunity for Asher Morehouse, and he couldn't get it home. Van Dynes at the blue line. Almost a golden opportunity there for the Trojans to make it 7-3. And for Dubois to get his 4th goal, but he couldn't.
Yeah, and at the last minute there, it got caught in the skates of their Garden Valley's goal scorer, Noah Bergen, but luckily enough, he's able to chip her down.
Oh, here comes Asher Morehouse. Taken down, no call. And that looks to be out of play. 13:37 left in the third period. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Curtis Unger. 6-3 Trojans.
Yeah, Trojans looking to win this back and have one more chance at a shot on goal for this power play. Haven't been able to get it going on this unit.
So the win tonight, if this holds, the Trojans will be 11-2, but they will still be second in the league. WC Miller Collegiate is 12-4, and these two teams, the Trojans and WC Miller, will meet here on Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. So it seems to be a clash of the Titans here on Saturday here, Tom.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see what happens between those two teams.
Should be exciting times as Hyra passes over to Inman. Inman stops. Plays it off the stick of Asher Morehouse. Morehouse loses it along the wall. That's Buds along the wall now. Back to Morehouse. Morehouse with a no-look backhand, but that's gloved by Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, both teams will get a change here. 12:44 left in the third period here. Trojans now up to 30 shots in this game. Garden Valley still 12 shots. I think they're yet to record a shot on goal in this period.
And Tom, like I mentioned earlier, the W.C. Miller Aces, they are currently on a 6-game win streak. So the Trojans with a win tonight would like to carry momentum into that one and hopefully stop the win streak of the Aces as they try to take top spot in the league.
Yeah, if they're able to do that, I bet you that would gain a lot of momentum into their third consecutive game Saturday even.
Yeah. This is the one of 4 straight games they play tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday due to the rescheduling for the Zone 4 Hockey League. This game originally was supposed to be on December 6th, the Trojans and the Zodiacs. But of course, that was all before the merger between the Zodiacs and the Nighthawks, which make up the Garden Valley School Division hockey team. This is Garden Valley's 3rd game after the merger. So they're trying to incorporate some sort of team chemistry as they try to get out of the zone. Ferg plays it down. Clausen plays it out of the zone. Peter Cron tried to disrupt things, but he was unable to. Rowan Peters back to play it. Here's Taylor. Taylor down the right side, plays into the middle. Gets stick checked. And gobbled up again by Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, Noah just tried to go around one. Just tried to split the D there, but the defenseman got a stick on it, and they actually looks like they might have directed it towards their goalie, Jaden Clausen, but he's able
just to get a stoppage.
Yeah, he's able to.
11:52 left. Has hopped off his stick. Here's Van Takes it himself. Floats it to himself. Still looking for an option, and he finds one backdoor, but I do believe that was Logan Budd. It on Dayton McCurdy. Almost reminiscent of that first goal where it was just a floater from center ice, Tom.
Yeah.
And found its way in.
Just shooting everything on net seems like Garden Valley. Instead of making that extra pass and getting an opportunity there, they're just firing it on the net.
Yeah, there's a shot block there by Van Dynes. Bit of a long shift for him. As him and Axton Hyra look to get off. Back to play, it's Ferg. Over to Rowan Peters. His pass just missed the stick of Noah Taylor, but Taylor able to get possession back of it again. Bit of a miscommunication there by Garden Valley. Here's Brandon Ferg. Nice move inside there. There's a nice hip check there by Hudson Freeze, and don't see too many of those nowadays. That was almost like a Drew Doughty type hit.
Yeah. Yeah, just a nice little hip check there. If he hadn't done that, you can almost assume he would have scored that goal, Brandon Ferg.
Yeah, almost. He's a defenseman, but he likes to take the puck up, and you can't deny that. A nice puck-moving defenseman.
Yeah.
As Dubois takes it off the draw. Looks for Theo Lavalley out in front, but that's shoveled away by Clausen. Rands plays it back in. Nice check there by Carter Morehouse, and here's Lane Rands. Over to Theo Lavalley. Lavalley plays it down low, but that's disrupted at the blue line. Lavalley's just been all over the ice tonight, but there's many players like that where they're not on the score sheet, but they're making an impact in their own way, Tom.
Yeah, 100%.
Rands once again. Almost seems gassing. Just Carson Dubois almost got his fourth goal of the game, but Clauston stones him on the breakaway. It's a tough battle on the wall there, but Garden Valley controls possession. Nice job to take it away from CJ Koss there. But Garden Valley scores. Justin Hildebrand. Oh, and there seems to be a little bit of a scuffle there. Justin Hildebrand with the goal to make it 6-4. But Lane Rands, I don't think he was happy with the contact between Hildebrand and Dayton McCurdy, as McCurdy's getting up a bit slow. Looks to be okay, but he's unhappy about letting that one in.
Yeah, looks like...
And Rands is going off to the box.
Yeah, McCurdy's getting up slow. Looks like he's just stretching right now.
He's had the wind knocked out of him. Not too sure what the official penalty is going to be. But there's the Hildebrand goal. And then there's that scuffle right in front of McCurdy there. And Rands was not too happy about the contact that was made.
No.
And felt his presence known.
Yeah, and it looks like Ferg is talking to the officials right now to see what the calls gonna be, or to see what the reasoning is.
Maybe he was not too sure. Not too sure if there was no contact or no call on the contact that was made with McCurdy.
Yeah.
Lengthy discussion. I'm surprised this is going on that long, because normally with the officials it's just a brief moment, and then that's it. But
yeah.
Ferg getting more than I expected.
But as of Garden Valley, another one on the board, and they're right back in this.
And the power play to boot.
Yeah, if they can get a quick one on this power play, then they're only down by 1 and 7 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third. There's plenty of time for them to still get on the board.
Now Dubois is having another discussion with the officials. Almost
Sure.
if it's a way to get his team a breather, per se.
Yeah, going on the PK. They're maybe getting a little breather, doing his his leadership as the assistant captain, him and Brandon Ferg.
As we get set for the face-off, it's now 5-on-4, and it's 6-4 Trojans. 7:08 left to go in the third. In for a tough finish there. Almost a misplay there by Dayton McCurdy. Glossen's back to play it. Being chased down by Dubois. So it's Bergen that gets another point there, Tom.
Yep.
And I do believe that is his 11th point of the season.
Yep, and as for Justin Hildebrand, that's his 6th goal of the season.
I do believe that's his 7th point. McCready plays it away from his crease as Garden Valley tries to set up a cycle, but there's a shot. It's blocked. Back to play, it's Clausen. Over to Wall. Wall plays it to the point. Here's Cron. High shot there by McCurdy. That's off the glass. Friesen. Friesen again, winds up. And here's Van Dynes. Trying to waste some more time on the penalty kill here. Takes it wide. And there's a check thrown at him there. He's got the puck once again, but he just takes it back to his own zone. 25 seconds left in the penalty to Rand. Not too sure what the official call on that was. Almost like a roughing or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, if I had to make a guess, that's what I would have said.
It's up to you on that one. It's your call. Wall plays it deep. McCurdy waits for it to get to him. Almost a misplay by McCurdy. Oh. But he rebounds. And this one's getting testy in the dying moments.
Yeah, misplay by McCurdy, but he's able to make up for it and get back to the crease and make the save. But that could have been a really bad error for him there, but he's able to recover and get the save.
Yeah, with 5:08 left to play for your head coach, Dave Van Dynes, all you want to do is just make sure you get out of this one with the win. And not do anything more drastic. As Inman has it caught by his stick. Inman's got it once again. No, he doesn't. 2-on-1. Inman's got Rands with him. Inman shoots. And that's deflected by Jeremy Lloyd and right into Jaden Clausen.
Yeah, Inman, he had Rand in front of the net. Decides to take the shot, but we'll have to see what happens with that line still back out there after this faceoff.
It's been a dynamite line for the Trojans here tonight. Rands, Dubois, and Inman. Rands, of course, with the hat trick. Or Dubois with the hat trick. Sorry, Rands has, I do believe, either 3 or 4 assists. I lost count. As Carter Morehouse has a hop by his stick. Over to CJ Koss. Koss plays it off the glass. And back to Garden Valley. Trojans just disrupting anything and everything they can. As there's 4:12 left in the third. Dubois takes it. Waits for an option. Almost seemed like it went right off the crossbar there. Bit of a weird bounce. Back the other way comes Braden Fraze. Fraze shoots. Missed the net. Koss looking to get after it. Almost a weird bounce. Oh, and there's a very nice save there by Dayton McCurdy.
Point blank, yeah. You got to be thinking, coming into these last couple minutes of the third period, are Garden Valley looking to possibly pull Clausen and get the extra man out there and get the momentum going?
Maybe, yeah. Time will tell. 3:37 left in the third. Back to play, it's Hyra. Over to Van Dynes. Alex Van Dynes, back to Hyra. Finds an outlet to Buds. Won't be icing as Buds was crossed the red line. Garden Valley back the other way. Off the stick of Kron. Here's Asher Morehouse. Van Dynes just chips it down low. Asher Morehouse trails. Theo Lavalley there to disrupt any breakout from Garden Valley. Onto the ice is Brandon Ferg. Ferg over to Buds. Buds just chips it in. Gets a change. Clausen plays it there for Unger. Marinick trying to play spoiler there behind the net. And he gets the puck in the process, but he quickly loses it. And Katima Wall just plays it around. Met there by the Trojans. Another booming hit there by Noah Taylor. I've lost count of how many of those I've seen tonight. As Rowan Peters goes down the right side. Waits for his teammates to come with him. Here's Cade Marinick. Gets hit there by Hudson Friesen. And it's Katima Wall hustling down that left. He's met there by a hit by Kurt Parker. Wall gets up slowly. And Peters over to Rands. That Wall got up slowly, but he looks to be okay. As Peters takes him to the corner. Now Carson Dubois looking for his fourth. Almost gets his fourth there, but a nice pad save by Jaden Clausen. Here's Rands. Bit of a knuckler there on Clausen. Didn't know where it was in the crease, but it was swept away. As we approach the final minute of regulation time here, 6-4 Trojans. Rands takes it. Just sort of chips it into the zone. Asher Morehouse there to retrieve. Over to Ferg. Ferg's shot is blocked there by Kron. The puck's behind the net. Inman chasing. Garden Valley tries one last ditch effort. Nice hit there by Asher Morehouse. As Theo Lavalley controls it. Along the left wall. Tries to get a pass through. That's blocked. Yeah, another seeing eye shot there. That's the theme of tonight. That's saved by Clausen as he retrieves the puck behind the net. 7 seconds to go here in this one, and it looks like the Trojans will take it 6-4 and improve on the season to 11-2.
And that'll be a Trojans win. 6-4 is your final score.
Any final thoughts there, Tom, on tonight's matchup?
That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be than scores were last time. But yeah, who would you say our 3 stars would be, Matt?
Before we wrap things up, Tom, let's take a look at tonight's 3 stars sponsored by PCI Channel 1. Third star, we have Carson Inman, who's the right winger of that dynamite line of Dubois, Rands, and Inman, but we'll get to those other 2 later. Just a phenomenal game by him. Thoughts?
Yeah, great game for him. Couple of apples and a goal for him. He'll be happy to get on the score sheet. That's for sure.
And our second star of the game, number 21, Lane Rands, the left winger of that dynamite first line with him and Dubois and Inman.
Yeah, just a great game for him. He didn't get a goal tonight, but 4 assists, nothing to complain about.
Yeah, no, he's picking the apple tree on that one. And finally, the one, the obvious one, number 19, Carson Dubois, the assistant captain, gets a hat trick.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He had an unreal game. At the end of that third period, he could have had another one, but just able to make a save by Clausen. But yeah, 3 goals is nothing to complain about by any means.
Yeah, that was your PCI Channel 1 3 stars. Again, we'd like to remind you that tonight's broadcast has been dedicated to the memory of Gordon Hoare, a former PCI student and one of the founding members of PCI Channel 1. And that seems to be it for tonight's broadcast. For Tom Zatina and the rest of the PCI Channel 1 team, I'm Matt Pierce. Keep your stick on the ice.